Hey guys, Melissa here with some 19.5 tips. It's the last workout and it's gonna leave a mark. It's gonna be fun, but it's gonna be challenging for sure. First things first, hands. Make sure you are shaving those calluses, especially if you built any up from 19.4. Get your callus shaver, shave off any of those thick calluses that you have. There's a high potential to rip in this workout, and if it happens early on, it's going to really make the rest of it even more miserable than it might already be. So get those hands taken care of. Next, it looks like Fran in the way that there is a 21, 15, 9 and it's thrusters and pull-ups, but that is it. It is not Fran. Do not approach it like Fran. Or do. It might be fun to see somebody try to go unbroken on this. It won't be fun to do it, but it'd be fun to watch. So break it up early. Okay, break those thrusters up into good manageable sets. Don't break it up like you're breaking it up for a little bit more difficult Fran. Break it up like you're doing 105 thrusters along with 105 chest to bar pull-ups, okay? The round of 33 and 27, you should get out of them and you should not feel completely smoked. You want to build momentum as you move through the rounds, okay? So pick a nice steady pace at 33 and 27 and then see if you can pick up some steam. If your round of 15 takes you as long as your round of 33 did, you messed up, okay? Thrusters, make sure you get a good front rack during that squat. If you can let that bar rest on your shoulders during the squat, it'll relieve your arms of a bit of the work that they might otherwise be doing. The other thing, we've talked about this before, breathe in at the top of the thruster. So when your bar is overhead, that's a really good time to take a deep breath in and then breathe out on the way down or at the bottom, okay? Next, chest to bars. We've got a few different things to talk about here. Don't go to failure. You're gonna be best off with small, consistent sets, okay? Come off the bar. This is not the time to PR your max rep chest to bar. Grips. I would go with grips over tape just because that tape really is rough on my hands and I tend to tear more often on tape. This is a ton of reps, so if you've got grips, I would go with that or the bare bar over tape. Kipping. If you're doing traditional kipping chest to bar pull-ups, make sure you keep the eyes forward at the top. Sometimes we tend to throw our head back as we're trying to just get our chest to touch the bar, but that makes it really difficult to move into that next rep smoothly. So try to keep the eyes forward at the top and then push it back into your arc or your hollow position, swing into your arch, and then back into your next rep, okay? If you struggle a bit with the chest to bars or if you feel like you're starting to run out of gas, go underhand. At the end of this, I have a video of a few different chest to bar strategies, and one of them is underhand. If you go underhand, you're going to move your hands a little bit closer, okay? And then you're going to do your normal kip and pull, and then it's a little easier sometimes to get that chest to touch the bar. If you're going for a butterfly, remember to stay tight and really work that hollow arch position, that transition, okay? Try not to just flop around. Mats or boxes, set something up so you're not jumping really high to the bar, but make sure it's safe and that when you drop off the bar, you're not going to injure yourself. So make sure there's not tons of clutter everywhere, but have something that gets you up to the bar easily. If you're doing the jumping pull-ups, come down fast from that pull-up. Sometimes we jump and then we come down really slow. That's going to really fatigue you and wear you out a lot quicker. So jump as soon as your chin is higher than the bar, push yourself back down or at least float back down. Don't slow yourself down. The other thing on that is land with your knees bent so that your arms can get straight right away, okay? One of the biggest areas of no reps on this is not getting those arms straight before jumping into the next rep, okay? So they have to be straight at the bottom. Bend your knees and that's more likely to happen. Another thing on the jumping pull-ups, they really jack that heart rate up and get you breathing hard. Keep a steady breath. I like to try to do 2 reps, breathe in, 2 reps, breathe out, okay? Kind of like when we run, we want to keep a consistent breathing pattern. Same thing on this. This is an easy place to kind of focus on your breath. Breathe in for 2 reps, breathe out for 2 reps. Keep that as long as you can. You'll be doing pretty good. So there's some quick tips, and I attached some videos here at the end of this. Hope everybody kills it, and we're going to be so sore.